Hey, it's Eric here, and I made a video recently about smart meter and being close to the outside of the house. Now I'm going to do one for Wi-Fi. See back there? Oh, it focuses, yeah. So that's the Wi-Fi setup. It seems to focus on whatever's closest. And this is a tri-field meter again, TF2. You can check them out. I think it's trifield.com. And you can see it's on the RF setting. There are standard and weighted magnetic and electric. You can look those up if you'd like. So it can test for multiple things, but the RF also tests for the EMF, which is also the effects or the signals coming off of the wireless router, which is on the left. In this setup, it's Spectrum, and they have a wired device on the right, the black one, and this is a wireless one. And a lot of people who are EMF savvy don't like these things because they emit high-powered signals. But a few things I've noticed that they don't discuss is that affects, it's kind of like yelling. If you're close to somebody, it's really loud, but if you're far, it's quieter. So same thing. So I'm really close to it, and you can see the numbers here. The number here changes quickly. The bar moves, and then see now peak shows up in the upper left. The peak is the maximum in a certain range every few seconds, I believe. So this isn't too bad about here. But it also depends on activity. Like I'm not, actually I may be uploading something in the background, but if everybody was like streaming Netflix or something, for example, this may change because it's sending a constant stream of data. But there's other things like the computer saying, hey, do I have an email? Hey, do I have an Instagram message? So it's a variety of things, and you have to kind of guess, and you can probably research to find exactly the nitty-gritty what's going on. So you'll find distance really helps, and I'm not sure if I said it, but the max, according to Trifield, that you should have, that was 9.8. The max should be 1 for a range. Now you may say, well, why is this so low and that's so high? Well, I guess it's just so quick. Actually, I got to find out. But anyways, you really don't want this to show either number to show above 1, and it's pretty high. So if I was here all day for days, weeks, months, and years, it would probably not be very good for me. Probably. Not saying for sure, but I don't know, 17. So I think after 20, the upper left, it just shows a 1. So if I get closer, you'll watch. See 16. See 1 dash dot dash dash dash. That means it's beyond the reading. It's freaking out. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So what I thought of, well, what stops any kind of radio frequency, EMF, etc., is metal. When you have a microwave oven or you may have heard the word Faraday cage, Faraday bag or something. So now I'll introduce you to this thing. So I had this idea, actually with ChatGPT's help. I said, what can I do to dampen, that would be the word, dampen the signal so it's not so darn high, even though I don't spend a lot of time in this room. It's a nice room to hang out, but you don't want to be sitting right here having this thing blasting 5, 10, 15, 20 milliwatts per square meter. That's the units as you're trying to watch TV. So I said, there's probably something metal I can put over this, like a big coffee can, if you remember back in the day. They used to have coffee cans. So this came across. Let me put my meter down and see if I can grab this. So this, you may be wondering, what is this? Well, this, in a former life, or maybe its original life, was like this. That is an umbrella holder. It's quite nice. But I think it's perfect. It's a little tall, but as I put this on, it's metal, and it has little openings, which are very decorative. Look like flowers. And that should reduce the signal coming off of the wireless router. So let's see. Oh, that was 13, so maybe let's see. If you remember looking in the upper left. Okay, that's 2. 1. And we're also looking here, but we're checking really up at 4. Okay, 4 is a little high. But I'm not going to be here all day. So already nothing's, previously, remember, it was like 10, 15, and so on. Not too bad, right? 3 is a little high. 2 and 0.2, 2.8. But I'm not going to be here. As you go farther, wow, that just jumped up. The 8, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be, this is about halfway where I'm going to be. So you can even hear it, it's quieter too. So, a lot of people go wired. They say, oh, get rid of the Wi-Fi. It's going to kill you. Well, maybe, maybe not. As we go farther and farther, I'm not even to the place I would use it the most. I'm really low. And, whoa, spoke too soon. Now that may be a neighbor's Wi-Fi. I don't know. It could be mine. I don't know where exactly it's coming from. But if I'm probably going to be 15 more feet going backwards from here, this already isn't too bad. Well under the 1 that the tri-field suggests it should be under. So maybe if you're concerned and you don't like the Wi-Fi high signal, you could go wired. Sure, you could do that and run wires all over your house. If you like, that's fine. But you're still going to have your neighbors probably, if you live near your neighbor. You can have their Wi-Fi, so you can convince them. Or you paint all your walls with some kind of metallic like lead paint or something. People do that. But this might be a good idea. A little metal umbrella holder upside down over your wireless router. Let me know what you think. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, all right. Every once in a while, you might get an oddball. But if you have any thoughts on this, if you've tried it, or you're a scientist or an electromagnetic expert or electrical engineer who's EMF savvy, let me know. All right. Till next time, stay healthy, stay safe.